No, the Notre Dame wasn't quite accurate. I was playing around 255, 260 during the year, so that's kind of where I was at. So up a couple pounds from the season. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it was tough. I mean, that was one thing. Playing with my brother for baseball was a thing I was looking at, but also, leaving all my best friends at Notre Dame, like they're all still there right now, and winning a national championship was something that I wanted to do while I was there. So definitely a tough decision to come out, but ultimately made that decision, and I'm happy for it.
Anyone in the NFL you follow your game after?
Yeah, definitely look to the guys like Gronk and Kelsey, like the two that kind of everyone looks up to, and the way they play the game is something that I've tried to model after. Yeah.
Who'd you root for growing up?
Oh, the Bears. Hometown. Yeah, that's what it was. It is over. It's over. Yep. No, I'm done playing football now. That's where it's at.
No interview.
No intermeal. Nothing. No intermeal. Nothing. Yeah.
You met Gronk or Kelsey?
No, I haven't.
So when did you come up with the idea that you might need a tight end?
Yeah.
Second round, is that
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, definitely looked at it, and that'd be obviously a great opportunity to play in Chicago and the hometown and all that. So yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
when did you come and work in the road with baseball and football where you just said, I've got a bright future?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of knew it for a little while. Kind of going into my junior this past season, kind of felt like that. But at the end of the day, like it was kind of a tough decision in January after the bowl game, making a decision on it. But I just felt like this is what I've wanted to do my whole life, and that's why I took the opportunity.
Did you get any feedback from scouts from Major League about you wouldn't have been drafted?
Yeah, I was definitely here from some scouts early on. They were wanting to meet with me prior to the season starting for baseball in the spring. But at the end of the day, like football is where my heart was, and that's what I wanted to do.
Was the injury last spring, did that benefit you?
No, that had nothing to do with it.
Did growing up in such a sports family help prepare you for what's next?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, my dad playing, my uncle playing, just that kind of knowledge that they've had, and kind of grown up in that, like, yeah, it definitely prepared me for this. So.
Speaking of that, Cole, I remember reading that you almost kind of gave up football when you were younger.
Yeah.
But you kind of stuck with it.
Yeah.
Was it baseball as maybe like a reason why you almost gave it up when you were younger, and then
Yeah.
what ultimately kept you in the game?
Yeah, so I actually wasn't too big in like 8th grade and all that stuff, so I didn't know where I was fitting in the game wise. But I had a really good coach that kind of told me to stick through it. I ended up growing a lot, going into high school, and then just kind of maturing throughout the process, and obviously became a pretty big kid through it. Yeah, didn't know, like, I was at a time where like I really wasn't growing much, and like didn't know, like, all right, am I fast enough? Am I quick enough? Like, I really wasn't big enough at the time, so it was kind of at the time like didn't really know what I was in terms of football, and definitely glad I stuck with it now.
Who really kept you with it when you were
Yeah.
kind of decided maybe
Yeah.
football wasn't?
Yeah, so our youth coach, his name Coach Holdsberg, he was a guy that just told me to come out, like it'd be a lot of fun, and ended up playing a bunch of different positions that year. He didn't really know what I was, like fullback, tight end, played some quarterback here and there, and it ended up being a lot of fun. So.
Did you have a favorite other than playing tight end, a different position?
Yeah, being quarterback is kind of fun, taking control of the offense, so I had fun with that sometimes.
How would you describe your game?
Yeah, I feel like I'm a balanced guy, kind of a true Y. I'm able to go in line, split out, kind of do all the things necessary that tight ends do these days. Yeah, I think my favorite element I think my ability to stretch the field down the seam and get open in one-on-one matchups. Something I really got to work on still is my blocking technique, hands, all that type of stuff. So that's still something I'm trying to improve today. I do. Yep. Yeah, I loved it. That's part of the reason why it was so hard to leave at first. Got all my buddies there, and like Notre Dame's a tight-knit community, so it was. It was a tough decision, but ultimately, I had to make the decision I needed to make, and I'm happy for it.
Any meeting with the Bills?
No, nothing yet. I got 12 formals on Wednesday, so maybe I'll hit them up on Wednesday. We'll see.
How confident do you feel blocking and catching the ball for the next level?
Yeah, no, I feel comfortable. Like I said, still need to work on my blocking in that sense. But yeah, I feel comfortable in both phases.
When you get a chance to play in Mexico, how would you feel about it?
I'd love to play in Mexico. I think it'd be fun.
Beyond the interviews and the medicals,
Yeah.
what can you show here and show that you're
Yeah, I think everyone wants to see me run, so that's the thing. Run sub 4.7 is something that I've been aiming for. So just kind of showing that my ability to get in and out of breaks and the position drills, and just doing all those little things necessary to show that I'm the top tight end in the draft. I have. So let's run it. Let's run it on Thursday. That's what counts. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's kind of like what you have to strive to be, and that's what I want to be. So, I watch those guys, and that's what I model my game after. So, yeah, definitely.
What makes Chase play with such a freaking
He's competitive as heck. He's a competitive kid. We're actually training down in LA together, and every day is a competition with him, and it's great for both of us. Just like getting better each day, and we really push each other. So he's been a great roommate for me this past month, and a great teammate over the past couple of years.
Run us through your favorite play that you had
Yeah.
while you were in Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Set up, what made
Yeah.
it so special? Why'd you enjoy it?
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite plays, we do a lot of drive route concepts, and it was off of play action. So just something where kind of get Ian going in the game, a drive starter, kind of get the defense, moving forward with the run, and kind of a dump over the top to me in a drive route, and then I can get vertical and, maybe run some people over.
Was there a specific play time this year where that happened? Or?
Yeah, I mean, we ran it against, Boston College, Georgia, Stanford, so we ran it quite a bit, and, it was a good way to kind of get the drive started. I played around 260 last year, yeah. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I kind of stayed consistent with my weight because that's just kind of who I am. So, yeah, I was around, in between 255, 260 during the year, and, kind of gained weight just, naturally just from, being in the off season. Yeah. I mean, it was a crazy atmosphere. It was a lot of fun that game, but obviously we came up short, so that was kind of tough. But just a lot of fun to play in that type of atmosphere. It was really cool.
And then just the adjustments and the personnel you faced in Georgia.
Yeah.
Reflect on what they did the second.
Yeah. They started bracketing me a little bit here and there on some of the stuff. I was able to get back on again in the fourth quarter, but they did a good job trying to bracket me in that second half. Yeah, I just feel like my ability to do both blocking and split out wide and receiving is kind of unique in that sense. I'm one of the younger guys here. I'm still only 20, so I got a lot to improve on still. But I think for those reasons, yeah, I'm the best guy here.
What are some of the topics or areas that teams are bringing up most?
Yeah, so I mean, they obviously ask about my strengths and weaknesses, what they think I am, kind of a self-evaluating myself. Kind of go over my blocking is something that they brought up as something I need to work on, which I totally agree with. And so those conversations kind of been mutual in that sense. Yeah, so like just working on footwork, technique, my base, and all that stuff. So I've been doing that down in LA while I've been training. So that's something you just got to continue to rep on a daily basis. Yeah, no, I feel like I've gotten a lot better so far. I mean, I still got a couple months, left in that sense of, continuing to rep things. But, no school, no baseball anymore. It's kind of all football, and you kind of pick up things pretty quickly. We don't get the team names, just the room numbers. So. Yeah. Yeah, knowing the players, knowing the coaches, for sure that helps out. Like being able to, recognize everybody, that's a good thing, obviously. So, being familiar with the organization is obviously a really good thing for me. Yeah, it would be awesome. Go back hometown and, play for the Bears would be really cool.
Growing up from an athletic family, how old were you when you started playing football? Was it just always kind of something that you were going to do, like you felt like you were just going to be involved in football?
Yeah, I mean, my dad played professionally for 5 years. My uncle played for 17 years, so it's been, in my blood to play. And, I started, like flag football when I was 5, and then eventually moved to tackle in like 6th grade, and, just have always loved it. So.
Any contact with the Patriots?
Not yet, no.
When you made your decision to surround baseball,
Yeah.
did you consider at all the long-term business aspects of the sport, or was it just the love of the game?
Yeah, for me, it's just been about what I like doing. So, like, at the end of the day, this is what I want to do, whether that's short-lived or not. But, some people may say, oh, the longevity in baseball, but, like, you got to do what you love. And, life's short, so you got to do the things that you want to do. Sorry? Cal McCarthy.
You talk about it being all football for you sports-wise right now.
Yeah.
Outside of the game, what's some stuff that you're into, like music or video games?
Yeah.
Or what do you
No,
do?
I like golfing, fishing, bowling. Those are kind of the three main things that I do. So we go bowling a lot, especially in South Bend when the weather's not too great.
You got a
So
favorite golfer?
you gotta like Tiger Woods, man. You know, I watched him last week at Genesis National down in LA, so that was fun. Yeah, no, I definitely like getting vertical. I mean, you can see that against Georgia, Stanford, you know, BC, kind of games like that. You know, being able to affect the middle of the field is huge, especially when you got a receiver like Chase on the outside. So, like, he opens me up, I open him up, so it works pretty well. Yeah, I'd say about half of those, you know, in terms of getting vertical or off play action, which helps a lot, drawing those backers in and then being able to go over the top of it.
What's the highest you've ever bowled?
Sorry?
What's the highest you've ever bowled?
Oh, 215. Yeah,
What do
yeah.
you average around?
Probably like 170, 180, so I'm like right in there, yeah.
Do you have your own custom ball?
No, I need to get one. I do need to get one. Yeah, you know, close to my uncle. You just like, he's a process guy. You know, he's a hard worker in that sense. So he's a guy that just keeps telling me like, you know, keep your head down, keep working hard, and you know, things will kind of take care of itself. That's my mom's brother. Yeah.
What's Chase Claypool like off the field? What kind of personality?
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned this earlier. He's a competitive guy. You know, he's yeah, competitive guy. No, yeah, competitive guy off the field. Whatever we're doing, like we're playing ping pong all the time. Like he's competitive. So, you know, I think that's why you see how he is on the field. You know, he's been a great friend to me. You know, we hang out all the time, and you know, it's been good. You know, getting to room with him during this process.
He's up to 238. I mean,
Yeah.
is he trying to be the best tight end in the draft?
No, you guys are gonna see him run on Thursday, and he's gonna run well. So you're gonna see a receiver out there. No, I met with Washington informally the other day. But yeah, we'll see during the formals I got tomorrow who I meet with.
How important size-wise?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How much of this game have you watched over the years? Obviously, you didn't play last year, but
Yeah.
how much of this game have you watched it?
Yeah.
Do you try to model yourself in any way?
Yeah, no, for sure. You definitely watch Gronk. He's, you know, the greatest tight end of all time. So, you know, definitely watching him how he plays. I think like there's some similarities in how he plays and how I try to play. So definitely try and model my game after him is something I do.
Patriots used to split him out wide.
Yeah.
Is that something you feel like you'd be comfortable doing?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Did you have to do any of that?
I did a little bit of that at Notre Dame, usually motioning out or motioning back in. But yeah, no, did some of that.
Question is though, do you think you could go beer for beer with Gronkowski?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
How important did it do a communication with Chase Claypool and his bros?
Oh, it's great. You know, kind of, you know, we're really good friends, obviously, and just being able to communicate with one another. And as the process goes on, it's been a lot of fun to do this together.